I'm gonna fucking execute you and leave your fucking head scattered all over the fucking place for the cleanest to find.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
I'm a retired soldier, once covered in honors. But later, I was kicked out of my own home and my sister was murdered by drug dealers. I never even got to see her one last time. After 3 years of digging, I finally gathered all the information on her killers and I was ready to make them pay. I walked into an auto repair shop and found one of the men responsible. I rushed him, slammed him against the table, grabbed a steel pipe and started swinging. I didn't give him a chance to fight back. I pinned him down and kept hammering away like a madman. Word of his man's death quickly reached Carl, the drug lord. The moment I stepped out of the shop, his men started tailing me. Later, while I was out in the countryside drinking a soda, I got jumped. One punch knocked me to the ground. He grabbed me, planning to drag me back alive. I tried breaking free, even counter-attacking, but my strikes all missed. A few heavy blows forced me to give up. Thinking I was done, he wanted to humiliate me first. That's when I headbutted him out of nowhere, tackled him, and bit into his neck until he stopped moving. Soon after, a bearded man showed up. Seeing his guy lying there, he immediately called Carl, which only made Carl even more paranoid. But I was drained from the fight and collapsed not far away. When I came to, my friend Will had pulled me out. He handed me a revolver and told me it was time to finish this. He knew my hatred for Carl, but he didn't want revenge to turn me into a monster. Maybe even my late sister wouldn't want to see me like this. I understood him, but I also knew there was no turning back. Meanwhile, Carl was drowning in fear. He took his anger out on his men, nearly beating one to death before the bearded man stepped in to save him. But Carl was still furious. He refused to live in fear and wouldn't let anyone challenge his authority.
He wanted me gone, right now.
I arrived at his hideout, creeping toward the entrance with my gun ready. The first person I saw was the henchman Carl had just beaten. Before I could question him, the bearded man charged out of the house and came straight at me. He smashed a kettle over my head, and we went at it hand to hand, trading blows to see who would come out on top. And after a long struggle, my strength was nearly gone. I pulled out a knife, ready to gamble everything.